All right. So a little bit about denominators. They have to match when you're adding two things together. Like if I add 2/8 plus 3/8. This is a new operation. Before we were just multiplying, dividing, but now we are adding. How can we add these two quantities together? Well, the denominators have to match. And they do. That's great. 2 measured in sizes of eighths plus 3 measured in sizes of eighths is 5 measured in sizes of eighths. Okay, if you remember from middle school, you add the tops and you keep the bottom the same when you're adding or subtracting. But the bottoms have to match. Okay, well, let's look at another case here. What if we had x over x plus 2 minus 7 over x plus 2? Well, we look at the denominators, they match. So this x is being expressed versus x plus 2, and this 7 is being expressed over x plus 2. So then we just do the top. Now we can't actually do x minus 7 because we don't know what x is, but we can express it, we can write it. X minus 7 over x plus 2. There, we did it. Ta-da. The denominators match, so you can just operate the numerator, x minus 7. There it is. Okay. If the if the denominators do not match, then you have a little bit more work to do. What if it says like this? Well, this is a little bit of extra work now, but it'll save us a lot of work down the road. We're going to multiply this side by a special form of 1. And what you do is you figure out what's missing. Okay? Or an easier way is to just multiply by all the denominators. Okay, so we're going to multiply by 3x squared times 4x over 3x squared times 4x. Now this is just 1 because it's a quantity divided by itself, but it's a special form of 1 that's going to allow us to re-express our original problem. Okay, so when we do this rainbow, the 3x squared cancels, but we still have 4x times 3, so we get 12x from this right here. Now, what about the bottom? Well, this canceled with this earlier, so we're left with 3x squared times 4x. Plus, for this rainbow, now it's the 4x that goes away, although it's still down in the bottom of this one. But what the 3x squared hits the 7, and we get 21x squared. But now the denominator is the same. And now we can add it together. The answer is 21x squared plus 12x over 12x cubed. The last 12x cubed came from multiplying the denominator altogether. Okay, so these problems are a little bit tricky. You have to figure out what cancels in each rainbow and re-express the top. Good luck, and send me your questions. I'll probably make a couple more videos like this because I know that that's not entirely clear. But give it your best shot. The first 6 problems are where the denominators match, so you can at least get to those, and then you can start trying to figure out how you can maybe multiply the expressions by things to get the denominators to match, and then you can add them. Okay, good luck.